Okay, still here at Ludlow for the Master Smudge Maiden chase over 3 mile 2 furlongs. Number 1 is Bahati King, 2 is DTD, 3 8 the King, 4 Fort Lauderdale, 5 Loyal Royale, 6 Napoleon Grey, 7 Osprey, 8 Southern Quest, 9 Strands of Gold, 10 Zandigamba, 11 is Anjurata, 12 Digression, 13 Jingle Bells, and 14 Stu James. So 14 over those 3 mile 2 furlongs here. That's a maiden, and they're away. Let's see who's going to take it along. Again, it's Digression that leads them by a couple of lengths already. And there's a couple of them getting caught wide. There's Stu James in the pink, and the big grey at the back there is Bahati King. And this course is quite tight, so you want to get in a little bit closer. So it's Digression that leads them. The rest of the pack is being just headed by Napoleon Grey, the grey. The outside of that is DDD. We've got Fort Lauderdale and Zandigamba. It's quite a run into this first fence of 22. So it's Digression that takes them into the first. They're all over that. A really big slow jump there by Napoleon Grey, the white. But it's still Digression into the second. Oh, we've lost one there. One's already gone. Fort Lauderdale was a faller. So inside 2 fences, and we've lost one. They approach the third in the ditch. Oh, we've lost another there. Napoleon Grey's gone. Unseated his rider. Didn't get into that fence at all well. So we're already down to by 2. And they all get over the third, or the fourth, should I say. So it's Digression that leads by a length from DDD. Then we've got Stu James in the pink that's made up some good ground. They take the water. Everybody's got over that. Bahati King at the rear. Just took it rather slowly, but we've got a long way to go here. So it's still Digression and DDD that are lead us. Then we've got Stu James in the pink, and Zandigamba and Loyal Royale. Followed by the unseated rider Napoleon Grey. On the inside of that is 8 the King. On the outside of that is Anjurata. We've got Southern Quest, Osprey, Jingle Bells, Strands of Gold. And the one that's getting a little bit detached early on is Bahati King, the grey. So they take this right turn. They go past that stable block and all those flash cars. And it's Digression that leads by a length to DDD. And a length back to Stu James. And there are a couple of lengths ahead of Zandigamba and Loyal Royale. Everybody gets over the 6. And they're all bowling along here. Still got over 2 miles to travel. And still 15 fences to take. Let's see how many of them finish. But it's Digression that leads with DDD and Stu James. There's just a half a length between them all. Stu James took that particularly well. And jumps himself into a share of the lead with DDD. Digression still on the fence and just half a length behind. There are 2 to 3 lengths ahead of Loyal Royale, Gamba, 8 the King. I should say Gamba, because obviously Gambas here are prawns, and we say it quite a lot, but for some reason I want to call it Gambia. Maybe because it's in green. I think Gambia have green in their flag. Anyway, they take this right turn. They're through 9. Digression takes the lead again from DDD and Stu James. There are a couple of lengths to Zandigamba, Loyal Royale. A further couple of lengths back to 8 the King, Southern Quest, and Anjurata, Jingle Bells. Strands of Gold. Bahati King's managed to get back in with the pack, and Osprey just bringing up the rear. And the loose horse Napoleon Grey was also given a little bit of trouble there at the back. They take the 10th. Everybody's over that. It's Digression and DDD that still lead neck and neck. They've got a length on Stu James, but Stu James jumps that one particularly well and shortens the lead again. But those 3 are leading quite comfortably from Zandigamba and Loyal Royale in the yellow. They all take the 12th. Napoleon Grey is still there, the unseated rider, not going to give up. So it's Stu James, Digression and DDD that take them over the 13th. And they all jump that quite well. So we're still into the 14th now, which will be the last next time round. It's the water, and they're all over it. And it's Stu James, DDD and Digression still leading as they have done. A mile and a quarter left to run. So 8 fences to jump. And they're a length ahead of Zandigamba, has got 4th on its own now. As Loyal Royale has dropped back to join Jingle Bells and 8 the King. And they're a length or so ahead of Anjurata. Southern Quest, Barty King and Ospreys. Oh, we lost one there. Strands of Gold has been pulled up. I didn't see that. Bad luck there. Didn't see particularly why he was called up. He was with the rest of them. But it's Digression. DDD and Stu James that still lead. We've got less than a mile to travel and 7 to jump. Digression starts to put himself under a little pressure jumping into that one, but another good jump by the Stu James, jumping really well around this course. So it's Digression and Stu James neck and neck. And then we've got DDD as they go into the 16th. Everybody gets over that. And it's still Stu James and Digression, although DDD's dropped back a little bit by a couple of lengths now as we approach the 17th and are over that. And it's Digression still trying to lead. Hits for home a little bit early here with 5.5 furlongs left to run. Stu James sitting on the outside looking very comfortable in the pink. Then we've got Zangambia, Royale. The one on the inside trying to make up some ground is 8 the King. And then they drop back to DDD, who is falling off the pace now. And Jingle Bells has come very wide here. And Gerata, Ospirus, Barty King and Southern Quest not in this. So it's still Digression that's taken 2 to 3 length lead over Zangamba now. And Stu James in third. 8 the King's making up some good ground. There are still a couple of lengths from Royale and the DDD that's going backwards. It's Digression that leads them. They take this turn here on the 3 furlong pole, and it's Digression that leads from Zangamba. 8 the King trying to make up some ground and put Digression under some pressure as they go over the 19th. They all take it well. It's still Digression that leads just by a length and a half now from 8 the King, mate, dragging up some really good ground, as is Zangambia again. Stu James, who's been jumping really well, doesn't seem to have a lot left in his locker, but it's 8 the King that takes them into the 21st and leads it. The jockey looks round. He's got probably 2 to 3 lengths. He looks fairly comfortable, skips over the 22nd final fence, and is going to take this by probably 6 to 7 lengths in the end. 8 the King's going to take this from the long-time leader Digression in second. Zangamba is going to come third. Fast finishing Jingle Bells is fourth. We've got a bit spread out there over that 3 mile 2 furlong course. So first was 8 the King, Joshua Sutherland, well done. Second, Digression, Carl Arroganti. Third, Zangamba, Colin Clark. 4, Jingle Bells, Graham Clutterbuck. And 5th was Royale for Obi-Wan.